I did touch it, y'all. I almost fucking fell out. I almost passed the fuck out. It was the hardest. It was really the hardest thing that I ever had to go through in my life. I just couldn't believe that this happened to me. I couldn't believe it. It's like, you know, you having sex and you don't think you're gonna get pregnant. Well, bitch, you're pregnant. I was just really, I was here, but I wasn't here, y'all, for about a whole week or so. I wouldn't eat or nothing. Like, I didn't want to eat. I didn't really have an appetite, y'all. Like, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I know you might not think it's okay right now. It's gonna be okay. I wasn't okay, and I didn't think it was gonna be okay. Who else be checking themselves before they get on camera, y'all? I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Who else be checking themselves? Who else? Good morning. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Ashley. This is my lifestyle, and I'm actually about to really talk to you guys about basically this video is really just a life update. Like I was saying in my last vlog, if you guys have not watched my last vlog or my latest video, please go watch that really quick. Stop this video and then go watch that one and then come back to this one. Yeah, and make sure you guys like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to your girl's channel to get me into the YouTube's algorithm. Okay, y'all, that is very, very important. But you guys, I really missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. Please, it's early in the morning. It's like 8:30. It's 8:30 in the morning. I was gonna do a car vlog for y'all because I didn't do a car vlog for y'all in a minute. And I think the last time I did a car vlog was a smoke session. Now, I know YouTube is getting down on everybody about the monetization. I don't want to get demonetized. But y'all, your girl can't have smoke sessions no more. I mean, I can, but they might demonetize them. So yeah, YouTube is really cracking down on everybody with this alcohol and drug abuse thing. And people actually need to smoke. Some people feel like they need to drink. But you guys, if you are under 18 or if you're under 21, I do not condone it until you are of age, okay? I will say that, but I think most of my viewers are of age already, so I'm not really too worried about that. But yeah, y'all, I got anxiety as like hell right now. And I think it's because I'm just getting back on with YouTube, y'all. I'm just getting back on with y'all. I really did miss y'all. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. I missed y'all. I really missed y'all. And like I said, y'all are gonna be getting all of me. Like, I'm trying to really make myself more transparent for y'all because I don't want to be on here faking and pretending to be somebody that I'm not. And I want to go into 2022 with a clean slate with you guys. I want y'all to know who y'all are actually watching. I want y'all to know who I am. I had to get on here and do this. I'm looking at my hair right now. It looks a hot ass mess. I just took my cap off. It actually don't look that bad, but this is a 2-week install, y'all. This shit look, this is trash now. It got to go. But this wig was everything, y'all. I actually really love this wig. This isn't a sponsored video, of course, or shall I say they didn't sponsor me, so I can't really mention the wig company that I actually got it from. But I'm sorry, you guys, y'all didn't even see the install on this wig. I do have to install 2 more wigs for you guys before the end of the year is over with. Before the end of the year, before the year is over with. So I will be giving y'all that. I still have, I think, 2 more vlogs to give you guys as well. Part 2 of our family vacation, and also a Vlogtober vlog and my birthday vlog. So I got 3 more vlogs and then 2 hair vlogs for you guys, so please stay tuned for those. Yeah, like I said, I'm just really getting back into YouTube and it seems like forever. I actually have been gone for 6 months, y'all. I can't believe I actually took a break that long, but God, I feel like God wanted me to take that break, and I still feel like I need a bigger break. I still feel like I don't really need to be on YouTube right now, but I had to come back to you guys to let y'all know, like, I'm still here, I'm still okay, I'm still alive. All right, but yeah, you guys, I hope all is well with you guys. So I really don't know where to start, but I will say a lot has happened since, when was the last time I seen y'all? I can't remember the last time I actually spoke to y'all. Not even seen y'all, but spoke to y'all. Last time y'all seen me. So the last time y'all seen me, it was, I think, I want to say back in May, June, July, August, September, October. Yes, it's been since May, I think, after my birthday, y'all. My birthday is in July, and after my birthday, y'all, so much has happened. Like, so much has really happened in my life, and I tried not to cry before I got on this video. Like, I really was holding back the tears, but after my birthday vlog, I just want to say, because I'm about to tear it up now, bitch. Tighten up. Okay. Since my birthday vlog, well, since after I vlogged my birthday, we came home. Me and my husband came home. My husband went with me. We went, I can't tell you where we went. Y'all will know. I think y'all might know, but y'all will know whenever I drop the vlog. So after we came home, actually the day after we came home, one of our 10-year-olds, he ended up closing our baby's 1-year-old pinky in the door. Like, not the side where the handle is, but the other side, the corner of the door. He ended up clamping his finger, closing his pinky in the door, y'all. This boy's pinky, if I have a picture, I'm going to put the picture in here. It is kind of explicit, so if you have a weak stomach, I would just turn away real quick or just zoom through. But his pinky, y'all, was literally hanging off. Like, if I were to have touched it, if I did touch it, y'all, I almost fucking fell out. I almost passed the fuck out. All right. Because when I went to go touch it, y'all, his pinky literally was almost all the way off. Like, I cried, y'all. I cried. No, it's not okay. I wanted, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And it was so bad to a point where I couldn't even look at it, y'all. I really couldn't look at it. So we actually had to leave the next day after we got back from our trip. What is it? A 9-hour ride, okay? We had to go back out the next day for our child, and the doctor's office is all the way, well, our doctor's office is not too far from us, but he had to go to a specialist because of his pinky, and they didn't know whether or not he had any nerve damage or was going to get any nerve damage from his pinky because he's only one. So they were just trying to take all precaution, and all of a sudden they told us that we actually had to go to Columbia. And y'all, if y'all know where I stay, Columbia is like almost an hour away. Really, the children's hospital in Columbia is a little over an hour away. Might be an hour away, but I think it is. Yeah, it is like an hour away. So we get in the car, haul there. My husband is hauling ass there, y'all. Must I mind you, it's raining, pouring down rain. So after a 9-hour drive, we had to come home the next day to find out that our 1-year-old son, to see that our 1-year-old son's pinky is hanging off. Had to go a whole nother hour away just to see the specialist. Of course, we didn't mind. It wasn't really a problem for us, but it was just so much that we had to deal with within those 24 hours. It was just ridiculous. So we actually got there. We sat there in the emergency room. We were there for about, no lie, y'all, we were there for maybe about 3 hours at tops. But when we went in the back, we actually had to get, we actually had to fill out paperwork. We had to get him sedated. My baby had to get sedated, y'all. I was just so scared for him. I just couldn't believe that this was happening. But he was strong. He was a strong baby. He did good. His pinky looks wonderfully like put together now. It doesn't really look like anything really happened to it, but they did have to stitch it up. They had to give him like little dissolvable stitches, but they also had to give him a few stitches as well. I think they had to give him, I want to say 6 stitches if I'm correct. I'm not sure. I can't really remember the number of stitches they gave him, but I want to say it was 6 stitches. But after they sedated him, about 20 minutes later, his surgery was over. We actually had to go in the front and wait. Of course, me and my husband were so nervous. We were on edge. My husband really I wanted to be back there, but my husband is more paranoid when it comes to stuff like that. But I just wanted to be strong for my baby. I didn't want to really panic too much, even though I did in the beginning, but that was just a hard day for me, y'all. That was like really hard for me. And must I mind you, this was the day after we got back from my birthday. So this was actually 2 days after my birthday, my actual birthday. So that was a thing. Then we had to do a follow-up with him. You know, and before all of that, rewind back. Hey, I think it was the next day or the day after that, y'all. This boy, and y'all know, keep in mind that 1-year-olds, y'all know how babies are. What is one of their favorite things to do? Or where is one of their favorite rooms to go in the house? I'll wait. Yes, he did. Y'all can already imagine what I'm about to tell you. He definitely did. My baby ended up sticking his hand in the toilet, the same hand that got bandaged. So I'm sitting here panicking. I ran in there. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? Why are you in the toilet? I got so mad, y'all. I got so upset. I got so frustrated. And it was night. It was late at night, y'all. It was maybe about 9 o'clock at night. Like, bro, you couldn't have did this in a day, to where we could have actually went back and got more, you know, gauze or bandages or whatever. So we actually had to go out and get some gauze. They gave us some, but we actually had to go out to get more to go on and bandage his finger back up. It took about a month, to be honest. It took about a whole month for his, it didn't take that long. It took about a whole month for his finger to actually look normal. They said one of his nail beds were gonna fall off after it growing back, but it didn't. I didn't see it fall off and grow back. I just seen one came back and it stayed there, like it didn't leave, but it looked fine. They said it would go, they said it might look lumpy. It didn't look lumpy or anything like that. His finger is perfectly fine now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a picture of his finger right here as well, before and after. But y'all, that was just something that we actually had to go through. We didn't have to go through it, but that's just something that we went through. And as parents, of course, we are going to do everything necessarily possible to help our baby in that situation, in a time of need. Like, he could have lost his finger. He literally could have lost his finger, y'all. So that happened in August. That happened the first week of August. And what happened after that? I'm about to smoke, y'all. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting here rolling up. Just for y'all that do not know and are new to my channel, your girl does smoke.
This is good shit.
Okay, period. It helps my anxiety. I do have anxiety. For those of y'all that don't know, anxiety is a mental illness. And I didn't know that at first, but throughout the years of me having it, I actually noticed that it was a mental thing. But you can get through it. You can definitely get through it. I find that music helps my anxiety. I find that doing things help my anxiety. Me working, my businesses help my anxiety. Sometimes. Now, if I'm overwhelmed with work, it's not gonna work. It's not at all. I do take anxiety medicine, which I try not to take because it does make me a little drowsy. But for those of y'all that do suffer from anxiety, if you don't smoke, please smoke. If you're not underage, if you're not, And like I said, I'm not condoning it, but the reason why I do smoke is because of the anxiety, and also because of my children as well. You know, us moms, you know how hard it is sometimes. So yeah. And since this is a life update, I will let you guys know that I do have 4 children. I have twins that are 10, a 7-year-old, and I have a 1-year-old as well. And that's what I was just talking about. That got his finger stuck in the door, the 1-year-old. But I have all boys as well. I'm not a girl mom. I'm a boy mom. Proud boy mom. And yeah, y'all. So yeah, I'm about to chief. And I'm gonna get off camera to chief. Of course, I'm gonna watch my girl Pretty Boy because she just uploaded a new video on YouTube. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So first let me say, before I cut this short and come back on, something very, very drastic, and I really don't know how to express this. Like I said, I'm trying to be as transparent as I can, and I hate to go from being cool to not being cool, but y'all, I just don't know how to say it. Last month, I lost one of my parents. And y'all, it was probably, and I'm not gonna say it was probably, it was the hardest, it was really the hardest thing that I ever had to go through in my life. And I lost my dad. Let me show y'all really quick. It's my dad. I lost my dad. I lost my dad a little over a month ago from COVID. And for those of y'all that actually know me and watch my channel, that actually know me in real life, y'all know that my dad has always been a part of my life. Y'all know, I mean, growing up, we were always together. Growing up, we were always doing stuff. We were always taking trips as a family. My mom, me, and my brothers and my dad, we were always together. My dad used to always take me places with him, you know, even growing up as a baby. I remember him taking me to work with him when we used to live in New Jersey. And, you know, he was just a great dad. He was just a great dad. And we lost him from COVID last month. October 1st, we lost my dad. A few days before then, he was admitted into the hospital. But he passed 2 weeks before his birthday. 2 weeks before his 60th birthday. And hold on, y'all. My baby is up. Hold on. But yeah, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. My baby just got up, and I had to give him to daddy. But losing a parent is probably one of the hardest things that you will go through in life. I just really don't know how. I can't really explain it. There's no other feeling. There's no other feeling. I've had my dad in my life all my life. I had my dad in my life for 31 years. For those of y'all that don't know, I am 31. just am just so grateful. At the end of the day, you know, I went through a very big phase in my life where after my dad passed, I was not okay. I wasn't okay. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I'm just trying to be as transparent with y'all as I can when it comes to me going through my phases and what I was going through when y'all didn't see me. But my dad ended up in ICU. First off, let me just say this. He had COVID. My mom had COVID as well. My mom and dad both have COVID. They had COVID. My mom doesn't have it anymore either, but her 90-day period isn't up yet, but she will be getting the vaccine. We are actually not vaccinated. And I'm gonna just keep it at that. I'm really not gonna go too much into detail about that. Stay educated. Stay educated about the things that's going on in the world right now and all that is happening. But long story short, my dad wasn't feeling good, and he actually knew he had COVID, I think about a week before he went to the hospital. I think he went to the hospital on a Wednesday, and when he went to the hospital, they admitted him to the hospital because he couldn't breathe. Okay, it came to a point where my dad could not breathe. Okay, and now my dad does have underlying issues, but my dad was one of those that, typical dad, you know, the ones that don't really share his feelings too much. He will let you know a little something here and there, whether something is bothering him or not, but he's not gonna be the kind to complain. He's not gonna be the kind to bitch about it. He's not gonna be the kind to make a whole scene about it or nothing like that. So we really didn't know the type of issues my dad did have health-wise. We did know that he actually had a cough, but we always knew that he had a cough. He had a cough all his life, but it was just like a harsh cough, you know, but we didn't know that it was from something else. Now, I still don't know what it's from. I don't think it was from bronchitis, but I'm not sure. After he was admitted into the hospital, because he had a lack of oxygen, his oxygen levels were very, very low, and my mom was gonna take him to the next city over, which was only about 25 minutes away. They said that he would not have made it to the next hospital if they were to have driven there. The reason why we were gonna go to the next hospital is because we didn't trust the hospital that we are, you know, that's here. We don't really trust that hospital too much. And for those of y'all that know and live in the same city as us, if you live in Sumter, then you know why. I'm not gonna say why, but y'all know why. The nurse was saying as low as his oxygen levels were, he wasn't gonna make it to Clarendon. So, okay, cool. So, a day or two later, well, my dad didn't even want to be in the hospital, first of all. My dad didn't want to be in the hospital at all. He doesn't like hospitals. He doesn't like doctors or anything like that. So, long story short, a few days later, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I don't trust the hospital. I feel like they don't care for your life how you think they would care for your life. And my dad was in ICU for 3 days before he passed away. No, I'm lying, y'all. My dad probably was in the hospital, well, probably in ICU for about 3 or 4 days before he passed away. And I felt like the stuff that they did with my dad, I felt like, and I've been in the medical field before. For those of y'all that don't know, I've been in the medical field before. I've been in the medical field for a few years, to be honest, years. And I just hate the fact that they handled my dad the way they did. I really wanted to slap the shit out of all of them, to be honest. Because that's my dad. And I felt like they could have taken better care of him. And the things that they did with him, I felt like they shouldn't have done. They strapped him down. I said I wasn't gonna get into detail, but I'm gonna let it be known. They strapped him down because he kept taking his oxygen off. And I don't want this video to be too long, so they strapped him down because they kept taking his oxygen. He kept taking his oxygen off. He didn't really want the oxygen. But our thing was, why would you take your oxygen off when you really didn't you know you needed it. Why would you take it off? Because you know you needed it. And he was saying it was uncomfortable or whatever, but we know my dad has a big nose, so his nostrils aren't small, so why would it be uncomfortable? So we thought that, you know, he probably was just lying or whatever. He probably just didn't want the oxygen. But we still don't know to this day why he didn't want the oxygen. I just felt like, if you didn't want the oxygen, did you even want to be here anymore, you know? Or were you just ready to go? I don't know. And, you know, we held on. After he got to ICU, he was unresponsive and things like that. And we held on for a few more days. We actually went to go see him. And y'all, I will never, ever forget that image. I will never, ever get that image out of my mind. Seeing my dad lay there, helpless. Helpless. I can't do nothing. I couldn't hug him. I couldn't touch him. I couldn't hug him. I couldn't touch him. I couldn't. You can't even get visitors. Nobody could come see you. The only reason we actually got to come see him was because he was in ICU. But why would you wait till somebody is in, and that's what we didn't get either. Why would you wait till somebody is in ICU for them to have a family member or somebody to come see them? Like, they're actually dying. Some people actually recover, but they're actually dying. So we had hope. We had hope and we held on. My mom held on. Of course, my dad, let me tell y'all, my dad's last wishes was, his dying wishes was, if he was to have been on life support, he didn't want it. He didn't want it. So my mom held on as long as she could until he let go. I will never forget it. I was actually on my way. Me and my husband were on our way to drop off my sons, our youngest two sons, to their grandma, my mother-in-law. And I got the phone call then. My brother was telling me what happened. And I had to hang up the phone. I just couldn't even, I couldn't do it, y'all. I was already so stressed out. I was already so stressed from my dad being in the hospital. And must I mind you, you know, he has a business, so he's known here in Sumter. He has a plumbing business, heating and air conditioning plumbing business, and we do U-Haul rentals and things like that. So people actually know us. A lot of people know us. And he was just so concerned while he was in the hospital. He was just so concerned about the business. He was so concerned about his insurance. He was just so concerned about bills. He was so concerned about the customers. You know, my dad was a great guy. He was a great guy. And I don't even know what happened. But I do wish that they did get the vaccine now. I do wish that they would have gotten it because they're older. You know, they're in their 50s. That my dad, like I said, my dad would have been 60 this year. But I just felt like if he would have got the vaccine, he probably would have been okay. But then again, keep in mind, when you get the vaccine, you can still get it. You might not get as many symptoms, but you can still get it, y'all. In October, what I've been going through in October, y'all. And all I could do was pray and just ask God to just remove my anxiety, remove my depression, because I was just really, I was here, but I wasn't here, y'all, for about a whole week or so. I wouldn't eat or nothing. Like, I didn't want to eat. I didn't really have an appetite, y'all. Like, I thought I was gonna die. Like, just mentally, you know, thinking about all of this stuff that was going on. And then when you have anxiety, it's just something that you really have to like talk yourself out of. For those of y'all that do have it, you know what I'm talking about. And for anybody that has suffered, this is what I want y'all to do. For anybody that suffers from a mental illness, please drop a purple heart. For anybody that has suffered or is suffering from mental illness or has a mental illness, drop a purple heart in the comment below. Okay? And if anybody has lost a loved one this year during COVID or during the pandemic at all, I want you to drop a dove. Please do that. Do that. Because I want to know that I'm not the only one. And I want other people that are watching this to see the comments that are suffering or that have lost a loved one during this pandemic from COVID. I want them to also know that they're not the only ones. I want them to also know that you'll get through it. I want you to know that you'll get through it. I want you to know that it's gonna be okay. Even though you might not think it's okay right now, it's gonna be okay. I wasn't okay, and I didn't think it was gonna be okay. I lost somebody that was in my life all my life. All my life taught me so much. He taught me everything I know. And y'all, I said I was gonna get off of this and do that, y'all, but I'm gonna smoke a little bit with y'all and I'm gonna be off of this. I just had to like let y'all know actually what was going on. I'm actually really going through it, y'all. And for all of my newcomers, this is me, y'all. This is really me. And all of my old subscribers that have been here, my A1 since day ones, this is me, y'all. This is really me. Like, I just couldn't believe that this happened to me. I couldn't believe it. It's like, you know, you having sex and you don't think you're gonna get pregnant. Well, bitch, you're pregnant, you know. But it's COVID, you know, it's all around us. Somebody we know, true and dear to us, might get it or might pass away from it, unfortunately. But y'all, I just thank God for still being here through the midst of it all. I still thank God for him. I talk to my dad every day. I think about him every day. And everything I do now, business-wise, I'm doing it through the strength of him. I'm doing it because he laid this foundation for us. Like I said, my store, for those of y'all that don't know, I do have 2 businesses. I do custom clothing, and I also sell fashion like clothing and accessories. So I do custom clothing, tutus, birthday outfits, shirt designs, all different kind of stuff, denim. And then with my other business, I sell lashes, I sell handbags, I sell shoes, I sell clothing. I just introduced my clothing. My link will be in the description below if you guys want to shop on anything right now. I have a sale going on right now on my website, but by the time this is out, that sale will no longer be available to you guys, and I'm so sorry that y'all did miss that sale. But if you guys follow me on my social media platforms, then you guys will already know about that sale. And if you guys subscribe to my mailing list, then you guys will know about my sale. Subscribe to my mailing list on my website. You will be the first to know about everything, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all will be the first to know about it all, because y'all are my VIP dolls. Y'all get treated like VIP, period. Y'all get special discounts and everything. Y'all, it's just been a journey. Like the last few days, like yesterday. Oh, before all of that, let me tell y'all, I'm just really getting over a stomach bug. Let me tell y'all that.
Damn!
My kids were sick 2 days ago. And the day before yesterday, I had gotten it. The day after they got it, I got it. And I went to work earlier that day, and then I came home. I just was sick, started throwing up. Couldn't stop throwing up. And then I stayed in the bed the rest of the day. Yesterday was pretty okay. But I was just tired, had a headache really all yesterday. But y'all, I cried yesterday too, because I was just thanking God that we had a stomach bug instead of coronavirus, y'all. This is crazy. Like, even though the stomach bug isn't good, but I would have rather had that than COVID, you know. So I just let it run its course, and we were okay. We're fine now. Our baby had it. My husband didn't have it, so 4 of us had it. 2 of us didn't. So my baby, me, and our twins had it. Our twins ended up having it, and that's how my baby got it, because the baby, they have the baby a whole lot. You know, they look after the baby and watch after the baby and play the baby a lot. So they had gotten it. And then that night he started throwing up, and then the next day I started feeling funny, and then that afternoon I was sick. So my husband didn't get it, and our 7-year-old, he didn't get it. So that was great that the whole house didn't get it. We ended up disinfecting all the doorknobs, everything that we could think of that we touched, and things like that, y'all. But it has been a whirlwind since we had actually gotten back from my birthday vacation, y'all. Like, we had a bomb ass time, though. I will tell you that we had a bomb ass time. Like I said in our Orlando vlog, 5 days after the Orlando vlog, we went right back to Florida. I'm not gonna drop where we were in our birthday vlog, but you'll see it. Just stay tuned for that, because that's coming after part 2 of the Orlando family vacation. And part 2 is really lit, y'all. Y'all better look at part 2. Get into part 2. Please don't skip over part 2. Part 1 was the home tour, the house tour. But part 2 is the lit part. I had to split it up in 2 parts because it was so much footage, y'all. Like, y'all, it has just been a journey. Yesterday, I'm boggled down with custom orders. Thank God for that. I am truly blessed to actually have 2 lucrative businesses. Dog Trap House, it's going because, like I said, I just launched this a year ago, so that's what we were celebrating. The sale was our 1-year anniversary. Our entire site is on sale right now. My website, everything is of great quality. I have a store front, and not really a storefront. It's not an official storefront. It's in a store though, and it's in my dad's store. And he actually, like I said, he actually set the foundation for us. This is what he's been wanting for us forever, and I felt like, at the end of the day, after my grieving and things like that, I felt like what I took from it was my dad did his job while he was here. My dad did his job as a dad, as a father. He did his job. He did what he had to do. You know, he did what he had to do. And I just thank God that I actually had a dad that showed us how to be a dad. I actually had a dad that showed me as a woman what I would want for my children as a dad. We did do a balloon release, and I probably will include that at the end of this video as well. And if I have pictures, my dad wasn't a picture taking person. He didn't really like pictures like my husband. He really didn't like pictures, but the pictures that I do have of his, I will be including at the end of this video. I just want to take the time out to say that I really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I just appreciate all of the support that I've been getting from you guys. And I'm so sorry, y'all, that I had to take that break, but I had to take that break for me as a woman, as a person, as a human being. You know, we're just going through so much during this pandemic, and people are just going through a whole lot right now, y'all. So just be there for your people. Just be there for your loved ones. Be there for your friends. Be there for the ones that have businesses. Be there for us, because we are not okay. We are not okay, y'all. We really are not okay, you know. It's just a lot that comes with it. It's a lot that comes with it, but you know what I asked for, and God has blessed me with it. So I'm going to keep it going, y'all. The whole other half of yesterday, I've been just working on custom orders. Like, I'm booked up for November. I don't have any Thanksgiving orders, surprisingly, but I have 4 big orders that I'm actually doing right now that I have to get out within a whole week. So, excuse me. I'm gonna be really, really busy. My businesses will be in the description below as well. If you guys want to go support, like, and follow. I ship off everything. Everything I do ship off. If you're not local, I will ship it. I ship worldwide. I ship overseas. I ship any and everywhere. If you're willing to pay for the shipping, I'm going to ship it. Period. Okay? But yeah, you guys, this was my dad. This is my dad, and this was the picture of him. And this picture actually was taken at my wedding, you guys. He was walking me down the aisle. He was walking me down the aisle right here, y'all. And I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. We're all gonna miss him. My brothers took it really hard as well. But before I go, I just want to read this. Oh, I just want to read that really quick, and I'm gonna show y'all the picture. He believed, and this is what I wrote, and they actually put it on the back of his obituary. And it says, he believed in all of his children. He showed me how a father is supposed to be a man for the family, even when it was time for me to have my own. He walked me down the aisle proudly and gave me away. I will never forget our talks, the times we died laughing, crying, and sometimes you would get so weak on your feet. LOL. When I was a toddler, you would take me to work with you when we lived in New Jersey, not because you had to, but because you wanted to. Materialistic things never mattered much to my dad. Even when he lost money, he wouldn't sweat it because he knew he would get it back. He just loved life. And he did. He really did. He loved life. I'm gonna miss you so much. That's the picture of us. And that's my aunt. That's my aunt Melanie. She married us because she's a pastor, military, and we got married on the beach. As you can see the sand and stuff. You kind of can see the sand, but we got married on the beach. And my aunt married us, and that's his sister. That's his, I think that's his youngest sister. I want to say that's his youngest sister. Younger sister, not the youngest, but younger. But yeah, you guys, I love y'all so much. This is the end of this vlog. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and most importantly, if you have not subscribed yet, please go on and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next vlog. Love y'all.
It may not work today, it may not work tomorrow, but this is the right thing and this is what I'm doing.